So I started to do this online education thing and learn about launching your course. And so kind of opening doors for enrollment. And when I started, I had such a tiny list and following. I think I had like 400 people on my email list. And so launching was this nerve-wracking, scary thing, but it was something I could handle because I was only managing like, the 80 people who signed up for all of my webinars during a launch. But as the business started to grow and I was reaching a larger audience, the launches started to get a little bit bigger. And I wanted to do things that were a little bit more complex because launches also take a lot out of you, like a lot. And I'm a pretty hardcore introvert. And so for me, pouring it all out there during a launch, I needed like 3 weeks to recover. So the launch like cycle was doable in some ways, but wasn't really allowing me to bring in the amount of business that I needed to really sustain what I was doing. And so I was looking for other options, especially, so not only during a launch to be able to have like a timer and a sense of urgency, letting people know when doors are closing so that it's super clear whenever they're on the sales page, and then a way to easily redirect because, staying up until 9 p.m. or whatever, and it's so that you can click the redirect buttons at the exact same time, like all of the manual labor, I was like, I'm over it. And then with the membership, I wanted ways to be able to offer like incentives and bonuses and things, but not have to manage any of it. And so Deadline Funnel was a tool recommended. I can't remember if it was like Pat Flynn or Amy Porterfield or one of those kind of big resources that talked about deadline. No, I listened to an interview with you on Amy Porterfield's podcast.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's how I was like, okay, great tool because it's so it's not it's a tool that allows you to genuinely offer certain discounts or certain bonuses with timeframes that are real, and you're not lying to anyone. You're like, no, it's not a scheme or a sales strategy. It's a tool. And so I started to use Deadline Funnel for my live launches, but also for my evergreen funnel for my membership. And I use it in all sorts of ways now. Like I'm always plugging Deadline Funnel into all kinds of little things that I'm doing too, other than the big launches. So it's just been it's been a breath of fresh air as a tool, honestly. So one example that has saved me both a lot of time and helped convert is I ran a paid live workshop, and I wanted to offer a discount for people like when they first hear about the workshop. I wanted to provide a quick like early bird discount, but I didn't want to do a set period of days as an early bird discount. I wanted to do it from the moment that someone realized that this existed. They had a certain window to get that discount. So I set up a page view Deadline Funnel. So as soon as someone clicked on that page, they'd have, I think it was like till the end of the day to register for 30% off. And I didn't have to deal with coupons. I didn't have to deal with page redirects. I didn't have to deal with like figuring out how I was going to make that work. I literally spent 2.5 minutes in Deadline Funnel, set it up, and was like, here, guys, this thing's happening. And it was really helpful because almost everybody who got that link registered for the discounted price. So it was a huge win for them. It was a big win for me. And it was really easy. But I have to say, and this is not because I'm on an interview with you at all, it's like genuine feedback. Deadline Funnel has extraordinary customer service. And I've been able to get a hold of people to walk me through stuff when I think chat was like off hours or something. And I was still getting help because it was kind of this emergency thing that I needed to fix. Someone spent a half an hour on the phone with me one time, way beyond what normal customer service should be in order to help me go through and get something set up because I wasn't sure how, like there was code on one website that I wasn't figuring out. Like the customer service has been amazing. And that's a really, really big deal because Deadline Funnel is one tool inside launches that are complicated and stressful, and there's all this anxiety. And what if something breaks during your launch and you lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars? Like it's totally hairy. And so to have someone actually checking everything out for you, like answering your questions is a big deal. So hands up in the air for the customer service that you guys give.